We've all been there. You're standing in a museum, staring at a painting, and all you can think is, I don't get it. To me, knowing the story behind an artwork is a huge part of knowing how to look at it. I'm Amanda, the host of the Art of History podcast, where we view history through the lens of some really great works of art. Each episode, we dive deep into the bigger picture behind some familiar and maybe not so familiar pieces. Check out Art of History now wherever you get your podcasts.
Culture kids, welcome to our show. We are a family podcast empowering children everywhere to become kind and empathetic innovators, creators, and citizens of the world. Yay! Let's dive into culture, geography, and travel to open our hearts, celebrate our differences, and bridge our communities together.
This is Culture Kids. Let's go. Come along for the adventure. Woo. My name is Asher, and I am your host along with my mom, Kristen.
As always, let's start with our birthday celebrations. Today, we want to wish Trinity from New York City a very big happy birthday.
Trinity is turning 6 years old. Happy birthday, Trinity.
Now, let's put on our thinking caps and guess what we're exploring today.
Here's the first big clue. Are you ready? It has a lot of tall buildings. You have to really look up to see them because they're so tall, sometimes they go past the clouds.
And this place has 5 boroughs. Boroughs are like different neighborhoods or sections of a big city, each with its own unique character and places to explore.
And so we know it's a city. Here's another big clue. It is an island and often described as the cultural, financial, media, and entertainment capital of the world. Ta-da!
Wow.
And one last clue. It is home to a towering green statue with a crown and a torch that stands proudly by the city, welcoming people from all over the world to the United States.
That's amazing. Can you guess what city we're describing? If you guess New York City, you're right. Hooray! Oh, yeah.
New York City is truly a unique city with towering skyscrapers that reach beyond the clouds, bustling streets where taxis honk and people rush by, and famous landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and Times Square that light up the sky. It's a place where multiple cultures and people from all over the world travel far and wide.
But today, we're going to focus on one area of the island, the financial district. That's where we lived, and my baby sister Arden's first home.
The financial district in New York City is also known as Fide-Eye.
Fide-Eye sounds like tie-dye. That's silly.
It kind of does. Fide-Eye is spelled F-I-D-I. It's the first 2 letters of the words financial district. It's just an easy way to say it a little faster. New Yorkers love things to be fast and efficient, so it's just a little nickname the locals like to use to call the neighborhood.
Okay.
Fide-Eye it is.
Fide-Eye is a place where people from all over the world come together to work in finance, banking, but also thrives in other areas as well, such as vibrant dining options with museums and art galleries.
Fancy.
It's home to Wall Street, where the New York Stock Exchange is located.
It is where people buy and sell stocks to help companies grow.
We live so close from there.
The district is filled with big buildings and historic landmarks like Trinity Church. The area is a symbol of strength and resilience, such as the Charging Bull statue and Fearless Girl.
Yes! Let's go. Let's learn about the history of Financial District. Because learning about our roots and where we come from is very important.
Long ago, when New York City was still called New Amsterdam, the financial district started as a small Dutch settlement.
It all started with Dutch settlers who came to trade and build a community.
As the city grew, the financial district became a busy place for buying and selling goods. But it didn't stop there. In 1792, a group of people called stockbrokers created the New York Stock Exchange on a street called Wall Street.
It's like a big marketplace where people buy and sell pieces of companies, hold stocks.
Do you want to know how Wall Street got its name?
Yes.
Well, the street got its name because there used to be a big wall there.
Wow.
The people who lived there at that time, when it was called New Amsterdam, wanted to protect themselves from any danger, so they built a wall to keep their settlement safe. Over time, the wall wasn't needed anymore, but the street that was built along it remained. People started calling it Wall Street because it reminded them of the protective wall that used to be there.
This reminds me of the Great Wall of China.
Yes, they're both walls that were built for protection. Nowadays, Wall Street is a very famous street in the financial district of New York City.
And my favorite thing was the Fearless Girl. We used to walk there almost every day. It is a statue of a brave and strong girl. She stands with her hands on her hips.
The Fearless Girl statue is meant to show that girls are strong and brave and can stand up to anyone.
And another important statue everyone should go visit in Friday is the bull.
The Charging Bull in New York City is a big and mighty statue of a bull. It is made of bronze, which is a special kind of metal.
The bull looks very strong, full of energy, as if it's ready to charge.
The statue was created by an artist named Arturo Di Modica and was put in the financial district of New York City in 1989. When you look at the Charging Bull, you can imagine how powerful and unstoppable it is. It reminds us to be strong and never give up, just like the bull charging forward.
Oh, I like that. Be strong as a bull.
Want to hear about a mysterious, deep secret about FiDi?
Ooh, what?
Deep beneath the streets of the financial district, there is a place called the Federal Reserve Bank. Inside this bank, there is a huge vault that holds a lot of gold. It's like a giant treasure chest, but instead of jewels and coins, it's filled with shiny gold bars.
Ooh, like in the cartoons.
Kinda, yeah. The vault is hidden underground to keep the gold safe. It has really thick walls and strong security to protect the gold. This vault holds the largest known monetary gold reserve in the world. And as of 2019, there are about 500,000 bars of gold.
What? Oh, that must be a lot and very shiny. But why is it there?
The gold in the vault belongs to the government and other countries. They keep the gold there because it's valuable and helps with important things like money and the economy.
So we can't go inside and see it because it's top secret and very secure?
Exactly. But knowing that there's a hidden treasure of gold beneath the streets of the FiDi makes it even more exciting.
And there's one more hidden secret I want to share.
Go for it.
There's a special but abandoned subway station in FiDi called the City Hall Station. It used to be a busy stop, But now it's closed. And trains don't go there anymore.
This City Hall station opened a very long time ago in the year 1904. It was one of the first subway stations ever built in New York City. The station was designed to be grand and impressive with beautiful tile work, arched ceilings, and chandeliers.
And as time passed, fewer and fewer people used the City Hall station, so the place became too small for the long trains that were built later. So it closed in 1945.
And it has been left abandoned ever since. But if you ride the 6 train to the last stop and look out the window when the train turns around, you can see a glimpse of it. Sad to say, Mommy lived in Manhattan for so many years and never once visited the abandoned and mysterious train station.
Well, I lived in New York City when I was a baby, and I never saw it too. Maybe one day. Other major important landmarks in Friday include Stone Street. It is one of the oldest streets in Manhattan, and there's stones on the ground.
This cobblestone street in the financial district is one of the oldest in New York City. It offers a charming atmosphere and is a popular spot for dining and outdoor seating. It almost feels like you've been whisked away to the past, and it's a great place to watch people and have a good time all throughout the day.
Oh, yeah! And there's the Freedom Tower. It's so tall and you can't miss it.
The Freedom Tower, also known as One World Trade Center, is an important building to New Yorkers. It reminds our whole country to be strong and come together as a community, especially when bad things happen. It's a symbol of hope, freedom, and unity for the people of New York City and the whole country.
Could I share my favorite part about Friday?
Sure.
In Battery Park, right by the Hudson River, there's a sea animal carousel. You could ride fish, and it has music.
Yes, this is a beautiful ride at the heart of Battery Park in the financial district, overlooking the water.
Fantastic!
It has fish-shaped seats that spin and move gently, just like real fish swimming in the ocean.
You could pretend you're swimming along them and exploring the deep sea.
And to our listeners, if you have not visited New York City yet, what do you think it would be like to be there someday? You can draw or paint pictures of tall, towering skyscrapers, or even build your own New York City using blocks or whatever materials you can find at home. And to our grown-ups, check out our YouTube channel to see some cool videos and images of the financial district and the landmarks we talked about today.
I'm going to pretend like I'm a New Yorker and walk around really fast in my sunglasses and eat a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Ah, yes, the famous bacon, egg, and cheese from New York City bodegas. Let's end our episode with some jokes as we always do. Asher, do you want to go first?
Wait, can one be a riddle?
Sure.
Here's the riddle. A lady called for a horse on the opposite side of a river. The horse managed to get by without getting wet, or using a boat or a plane. How could that be?
I'm not sure.
The lake was frozen.
Ah, that makes sense. If the lake is frozen, the horse was able to just walk along the ice. Okay, can Mommy go?
Yes.
Where do eggs go on vacation?
Where?
New York.
I get it. That's funny.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We have a lot of fun episodes with a lot of cool guests coming up. So don't forget to hit subscribe. And grown-ups, please do us a huge favor and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts so that more families can find us. Until next time.
Thank you for listening. I'm Aiden. Goodbye, New York, the city that never sleeps.